I finally figured out why this was inconsistent, so yep, should be failing that anymore. I have to like delay my last of the 3 up taps there. Really? I think I had a bad turn there. I think I didn't turn perfectly right. Rip. Does the eye tracker support glasses? Well, I am wearing glasses, and I assume it is working properly for the most part. No, I haven't had a VC crash on the SRM route yet. I did have one mysterious crash that seemed like everything was fine and it shouldn't have crashed, and it crashed. And there is a small chance that it happened to VC crash as I warped, which made it look like a warp crash. I still think it was a warp crash, even though it somehow looked like I didn't do anything wrong. But there's a very small chance that was a VC crash. The crash at 14 minutes ahead was just from a wrong angle. That wasn't a random crash, that was a me being bad crash. Do I know I have eye tracker on? Oh, really? Dang, I didn't know my eye tracker accidentally turned on again. And it accidentally got set up again. Yeah, I saw. Oops, eye tracker fell. I saw I have 69,000 subs on YouTube now. That's cool. Cool, eye tracker's gonna be all messed up now. The eye tracker is accurate when it's set up properly. Right now, it fell like at the beginning of this run, and I had to quickly readjust it, so it's probably slightly off right now. The issue with it is that it's not made for 4:3 aspect ratio screen, like I'm using it right now. It's made for, you know, typical 16:9 aspect ratios. And so because of that, it can be a bit awkward at times. But mostly when it's set up right, it's accurate. Yeah, I play on a CRT. I bet Linkus could play with this perfectly fine with no issues. I'm not bashing Linkus, I like to make fun of him because he plays 4:3 aspect ratio games on stretched 16:9 LCD monitors, which I think is disgusting. And I don't understand how he can play like that. I love Linkus, but I don't know how he plays like that. I can't Hess again. Really? Okay, this run's over. Yeah, we did have monitor issues at GDQ because they told me I was supposed to play on a monitor and I wanted to play on a CRT, and eventually I got them to let me play on CRT. So then when Linkus's run came up, they asked him if he wants to use a CRT too, and then he was like, "No, I'm fine with my ugly, stretched, laggy monitor." You fell asleep to my resetting and you woke up to me resetting. You slept for like 36 hours? Because I didn't stream yesterday, so dang, you must have slept a pretty long time. Unless you had like a 10-minute nap, in which case that's fine. Yeah, my last reset was like 10 minutes ago, so I guess you just took a short nap. Nothing wrong with that. I factor in every speedrun category and every 3D Zelda which has the worst set of runs. Honestly I think most 3D Zeldas have pretty good runs, like overall. I don't know, that's a hard question. Well, TP has a longer any percent, but it's honestly a pretty good any percent. Oh yeah, MM easily has the worst any percent speed. Well, I don't know, which is worse, OOT or MM? I guess MM just because it's longer, yeah. OT and MM definitely have absolutely garbage any percent runs. Wind Waker any percent is honestly pretty good. TP any percent, like, we make fun of TP for not having any breaks in a long time, but like, TP any percent actually is a pretty good speedrun, it's just that it hasn't changed in a while. Oh no, what did Linkus say? Enjoy my black disgusting borders? What borders? I play on a nice quality CRT where I don't get borders because I play on what it's supposed to be played on. Yeah, if you play on an LCD monitor and you have the borders, that's pretty terrible. I mean, it's still better than stretched, but I'll definitely give you that. But that's why you play on the kind of monitor it was intended to be played on. Don't you know you should always play the game the intended way? The Poke Story? Yeah, so the theory on how they went around patching OT 3D glitches, for those who don't know, this isn't obviously anything confirmed, this is just the speedrun community theory on what happened, is that Nintendo watched Poke's old OT any percent speedrun from 2010, which was the record at the time. It was a really well-known speedrun at the time. The theory is they watched that run and just patched the stuff in that run, because basically everything in that run is patched, and things not in that run were typically left alone. Now, there's no proof of this. This is just speculation, but this is our OT community tinfoil hat theory. Yeah, the reality is that Grezzo was just, they got handed awkward code. They were put in a situation that was hard to handle. Yeah, a lot of the OT decomp work has been finding very strange things in the way that certain things in OT are coded. Like, very questionable. Like, I, with no coding knowledge or experience, look at this and think, what? And Grezzo had to deal with it and make the best of it. Would they have been questionable in 1995, though? I think? I mean, there probably are, like, there probably are circumstances why it is the way it is. Like, we don't know all the behind the scenes stuff, so there probably is some good reasoning, at least for some things. But there are some really strange things. Well, what was the question mark thing, where there's like just a random question mark in the code? What was that about again? Do you remember? It was not at the stairs part. Oh, there's another really stupid thing. This is in MM though. You guys know how MM only has, on the English version, MM has 2 save files instead of 3. So I think, so the code, the way they had the MM save file set up is like, each of the options on the file select screen are like index 1, index 2, index 3 or something. And I think the way they moved it is like, if, what was it? Well, no, I forgot the exact way it was, but it was like, yeah, if index 2, then index plus 1. So it would just skip over 3 instead of actually removing it. I mean, I guess that probably is a pretty quick way of fixing it instead of renaming all of them or redoing the whole thing. You could just if index 2 plus 1 and then you don't have to do anything else. I mean, I guess it works out, but it's just also kind of silly. It's not the same, but like the MM code is very clearly built off of OOT. There's like 0 chance that MM was somehow built from scratch. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they did have like a lot of work to do, and they probably did need to like just find some quick solutions to things. And like, in ways it's efficient. Like, it probably is faster to do like some quick hacky fix than it is to like cleanly fix something. So like, it's completely understandable, but at the same time, it's just kind of like silly and funny. No. How bad is that? Very bad if... Are you serious? I didn't equip all the bugs today. Oh my god. Well, this is a big time loss. Cool. I love it when the spell slow doesn't spawn. I always try to roll there and I never get it. Well, this is terrible. Oh well. I have a lot of time to save. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I get for trying to just randomly shield flick for no reason. Oh no. Can't wait for this run to be in a GDQ. I think I could wait. I think I'd be okay with waiting. That's not the song I want. Look, they're very similar songs, okay? Maybe with like several months of preparation, it could be realistic enough to do it at GDQ. And lots of backup strats and safety saves and stuff. Although, honestly, I'd probably still overall want the ability at least to use GZ save states as a backup if I crash. Like, if I'm allowed to bring up GZ and use save states in the event of a crash, then I think it'd be okay. Oops. What happened there? My inputs are too fast for the frogs. Kinda scary. Kinda scary. He's out for me today. Okay, from this point on it should be safe. Safe from soft locks, I mean, not from getting hit at all. The fact that I got hit by that flame doesn't really matter. As long as you get hit on flat ground. How can there be adult Sheik when Zelda is still child? I'll let you in on a secret. It means that Sheik isn't actually Zelda. You were lied to the whole time. The real surprise is that Zelda was pretending to be Sheik. I must see the same low-tier jokes every run. You don't even know, man. You're getting anxiety waiting for Dampe. Dude, I get anxiety from everything outside of Dampe in this run. I don't even care about Dampe anymore. It's like, I just wanna... I'm happy making it to the next minute of the run without crashing. Okay. What was that, 7? Dampe was 7? Wait, was it 7th try or 8th try? 8th, okay. This, I have a bad angle. This could possibly... This depends on the camera angle. I think this is gonna crash. Yep. That's dumb. It's cause I like pressed a weird direction instead of directly up. That warp will crash depending on your camera. I have a setup that makes it so that I get a good camera, but I pressed not straight up when I went into the warp, which made it not a perfect angle. Cool. No, I can't keep going. Well, I'm gonna take a break before I do another run. I will be back in a few minutes. BRB. Hey, I'm not even behind yet. Still ahead. Until now. I actually would prefer running against just my best splits, but then people would get very confused, asking, why are you always behind? At least this is a quick one. Uh-oh. Oh no, I think I just broke the eye tracker and the input viewer at the same time. No, I didn't break the input viewer, okay. I'm not gonna have time to fix the eye tracker for a while. Sorry. That's run over. This is guaranteed crash. Well, technically not guaranteed. There is... no, I'm pretty sure I'm definitely not in range of something that won't crash. Guess I'll just let it... Oh, okay. Pleasant surprise. Technically I can save this. However, this fixed camera, basically... I think it's 0. You know what? I think I can do this. This is most likely 0. This can at least take me to Deku Tree. But then I need to find a way to get out of bounds in Deku Tree and get the right angle. Oh no, I crashed. What? How'd I crash already? What even caused that? I don't think that crash was caused by the warping stuff. No, usually when it crashes it would at least do the fade out first. I think there's like some other completely different thing that might have caused this crash. Let me go on GZ and try that without any warping shenanigans. I wonder if like just being out of bounds on that map in general is for some reason bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's not even, it wasn't even related to the warping. I think this map is weird where like you can't die on, like if you try to die on the map it crashes, and I guess voiding out is probably the same too. Yeah, the map is just weird. I can't void out. So that actually was a guaranteed run ender because I couldn't even save it. I would have to leave through a loading zone normally and that deactivates the warping glitch. Okay. Interesting. That was a dumb way to lose a run. Just accidentally running into the Skulltula. Like I tried to kill it with the bomb chew, but then the bomb chew just missed. Cause I'm bad. Is this the Nintendo approved speedrun? Lol. Am I feels bad man about runs today? I'm feels bad man about runs every day. Even when I PB, I'm still feels bad man about runs. How can we cheer you up? The only way for me to cheer up is to get good. It's all up to me. Hey Linkus, thanks for 2 years, and please stop spreading your 16:9 propaganda in my chat. White people happy. I guess that's why Linkus just likes white people happy a lot. Likes white stuff. All right, I'll stop saying it just so viewers stop sending you clips. But I'm still very upset about it. But you know what? I guess liking white people happy is a decent reason. What if you stretch wide, people happy even more? Ah yes, 4:20 aspect ratio. Nope. No. Very scary. Okay. Slowly float down. I'm pretty sure that angle's wrong. Camera's usually supposed to go the other way. I think this is gonna crash. Yeah. Rip. I was worried because of that. You know what? I know exactly why that crashed. Because the camera's normally zoomed in closer because I'm at low health, and it wasn't at that point. Which meant that the camera was closer to the wall, which means that the wall more likely influenced the camera when turning around. Which means I can trace it all back to the accidental heart that I grabbed. Anyway, I think that's it for today, guys.